Imagine having a magic wand that could make your dreams come true. Well, guess what? You already have one, and it's right between your ears. That's right. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have for creating the life you want. Today, we're going to talk about something amazing called manifesting. It's not about waving a wand or saying special words. It's all about using your thoughts and feelings to bring good things into your life. Think about it. Have you ever really wanted something, thought about it all the time, and then suddenly it happened? Maybe you were dreaming of a new job, and out of the blue, you got a great offer. Or you were hoping to meet someone special, and then you bumped into the perfect person at a coffee shop. That's not just luck. That's the power of manifesting at work. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds too good to be true. But stick with me, because I'm going to show you how this really works. We're going to explore how your thoughts and feelings can actually shape your reality. It's like you're the artist, and your life is the canvas. You have the power to paint whatever picture you want. Here's the thing. If you don't learn how to manifest, you might feel like life is just happening to you. You might keep running into the same problems, feeling stuck in a rut, or watching other people live their dreams while you're left behind. That's no fun at all. But when you get good at manifesting, everything can change. Suddenly, opportunities start popping up everywhere. Good things seem to flow into your life effortlessly. You start achieving goals you thought were impossible. It's like the universe is working with you instead of against you. Think about how it would feel to wake up every day excited about your life, to know that you have the power to create positive changes, to see your dreams becoming reality one by one. That's what manifesting can do for you. And the best part? Anyone can learn how to do this. You don't need special powers or a degree in rocket science. You just need to understand how manifesting works and be willing to try it out. So if you're ready to take control of your life and start making amazing things happen, you're in the right place. All right, let's dive into the nitty-gritty. What exactly is manifesting? Well, it's kind of like placing an order with the universe. You decide what you want, believe you can have it, and then watch as it shows up in your life. It's not about sitting on your couch and wishing for $1 million to fall from the sky. It's more about aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your goals. Here's a simple way to think about it. Remember when you were a kid and you really, really wanted a specific toy? You thought about it all the time. You told your parents about it. You drew pictures of it. You even dreamed about playing with it. And then, maybe on your birthday or during the holidays, there it was. That's a form of manifesting. Now, as adults, we can use this same principle for bigger things. Maybe you want a fulfilling career, a loving relationship, or better health. The process is similar. You focus your thoughts on what you want. You feel the excitement of having it, and you take actions that move you closer to your goal. But here's the key. Manifesting isn't just about getting stuff. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts good things. It's about shifting your mindset from lack to abundance, from fear to confidence, from doubt to belief. Let's break it down a bit more. When you manifest, you're essentially doing three things. Asking, this is where you get clear about what you want. The more specific, the better. Instead of saying, I want more money, you might say, I want to earn $5,000 a month doing work I love. Believing, this is often the trickiest part. You need to truly believe that what you want is possible for you. It's about having faith, even when you can't see the path yet. Receiving. This is where you open yourself up to receive what you've asked for. It means being alert to opportunities, taking inspired action, and saying yes when good things come your way. Now you might be wondering, does this really work? Can I really create my reality just by thinking about it? The answer is yes, but with a caveat. Manifesting isn't about controlling every little thing that happens in your life. It's more about setting an intention and then allowing the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, to work out the details. Think of it like planting a garden. You choose the seeds, your intentions, you plant them in fertile soil, your mindset, you water and nurture them, your actions, and then you trust in the natural process of growth. You can't force a seed to sprout, but you can create the best conditions for it to thrive. Manifesting works in a similar way. You're not forcing the universe to bend to your will. Instead, you're aligning yourself with the natural flow of abundance and opportunity that's always available to you. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. If manifesting is real, why isn't everyone rich and happy? Well, that's because manifesting isn't a magic bullet. It's a skill that takes practice. Many people try it once or twice, don't see immediate results, and give up. But like any skill, the more you do it, the better you get. Also, manifesting doesn't mean you never face challenges or obstacles. Life will still have its ups and downs. But when you're in the habit of manifesting, you start to see these challenges as opportunities for growth rather than roadblocks. Another important point: manifesting isn't about controlling other people or manipulating situations. You can't manifest someone to fall in love with you or force your boss to give you a promotion. What you can do is manifest the qualities and circumstances that make these outcomes more likely. For example, you might manifest greater self-confidence, which naturally makes you more attractive to others. Or you might manifest opportunities to showcase your skills at work, which could lead to that promotion. Let's talk about the science behind manifesting for a moment. Now, I'm not going to get all technical on you, but it's worth knowing that there's some real brain science that supports the idea of manifesting. Our brains have something called the reticular activating system, RAS. This is like a filter that decides what information from our environment is important enough to bring to our conscious attention. When you start focusing on something, let's say red cars, suddenly you start noticing red cars everywhere. They were always there, but now your RAS is tuned to spot them. The same thing happens when you start manifesting. When you focus on what you want, your RAS starts spotting opportunities, ideas, and resources that can help you get it. It's not that these things magically appeared. They were always there, but now you're primed to notice them. There's also the concept of neuroplasticity. This is the brain's ability to form new neural connections throughout life. When you consistently think positive thoughts and visualize your goals, you're actually rewiring your brain to support these new patterns of thinking. Over time, optimism and possibility thinking become your default mode. But manifesting isn't just about thinking, it's also about feeling. This is where the law of attraction comes in. This principle suggests that like attracts like. So when you're feeling good, you attract more experiences that make you feel good. When you're feeling lack or fear, you attract more experiences that reinforce those feelings. This is why it's so important to not just think about what you want, but to really feel it. Imagine how you'll feel when you achieve your goal. Let that feeling of joy, excitement, or peace fill your body. The more you can embody the feeling of already having what you want, the more you align yourself with that reality. Now, I want to be clear. Manifesting isn't about denying reality or pretending that everything is perfect when it's not. It's about acknowledging where you are now, while also holding a vision of where you want to be. It's about being honest about your current situation, but not letting it define your future. For example, let's say you're in a job you don't like and you want to manifest a new career. You don't pretend you love your current job. Instead, you might say something like, "I'm grateful for the income and experience this job provides, and I'm excited about the new opportunities coming my way." This acknowledges your present reality while also opening the door for positive change. One of the beautiful things about manifesting is that it puts you in the driver's seat of your life. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstances, you start to see yourself as a creator. This shift in perspective alone can be incredibly empowering. But here's an important point. Manifesting isn't about controlling every little detail of your life. It's more about setting a clear intention and then being open to how it unfolds. Sometimes what you manifest might look different from what you initially imagined, but it's often even better. For instance, you might manifest a loving relationship, and instead of meeting your soulmate right away, you first manifest experiences that help you become more self-confident and loving towards yourself. This personal growth then naturally attracts a healthy relationship into your life. Now, you might be wondering, is there anything I can't manifest? The short answer is no, but there are some guidelines. First, it's important to focus on manifesting for yourself, not for others. You can't manifest someone else to change or to do something. That's their journey. Second, it's best to focus on the essence of what you want rather than super specific details. For example, instead of trying to manifest a specific person to be your partner, focus on manifesting a loving, supportive relationship. This leaves room for the universe to bring you something even better than you could have imagined. Third, remember that manifesting isn't about getting stuff just for the sake of having more. It's about creating a life that feels fulfilling and meaningful to you. So when you're setting your intentions, really tune into what truly matters to you. What would bring more joy, peace, or purpose into your life? As we wrap up this section, I want to emphasize that manifesting is a practice. It's not something you do once and then you're done. It's a way of living, a way of approaching life with intention and positivity. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes, and the more amazing results you'll see in your life. In the next sections, we're going to dive deeper into the specific steps you can take to start manifesting in your own life. We'll explore powerful techniques like visualization, affirmations, and gratitude practices. We'll also talk about common obstacles you might face and how to overcome them. Remember, you have the power to create the life you want. It all starts with believing in yourself and in the possibilities that exist for you. So get ready, because we're about to embark on an exciting journey of transformation and manifestation, the power of thoughts. Let's dive into one of the most crucial aspects of manifesting, your thoughts. Your thoughts are incredibly powerful. They're like tiny seeds that, when nurtured, grow into the big trees of your reality. This isn't just feel-good talk. It's backed by science and countless real-life experiences. Think about it this way. Your thoughts shape your beliefs influence your actions, and your actions create your reality. It's a cycle that's always in motion, whether you're aware of it or not. The good news is, once you understand this, you can start to harness this power consciously. Here's an example. Let's say you want to manifest a new job. If you constantly think, "I'll never get hired," or "I'm not qualified enough," these negative thoughts will affect your confidence. You might not apply for certain positions or perform poorly in interviews because deep down you don't believe you're worthy. As a result, you don't get the job, which then reinforces your negative beliefs. But flip that around. If you start thinking, "I have valuable skills to offer and the right opportunity is coming my way," you'll approach your job search with more confidence and enthusiasm. You'll be more likely to put yourself out there, network, and shine in interviews. As a result, you increase your chances of landing that dream job. Now, changing your thought patterns isn't always easy. We often have deeply ingrained beliefs that have been with us for years. But the great news is, our brains are incredibly adaptable. This is where the concept of neuroplasticity comes in. Your brain can form new neural pathways throughout your life, which means you can literally rewire your brain to think more positively. One powerful way to start shifting your thoughts is through affirmations. These are positive statements that you repeat to yourself regularly. For example, if you're manifesting financial abundance, you might say, "I am worthy of wealth, and abundance flows easily to me." At first, it might feel a bit silly or unbelievable. That's okay. Keep at it. Over time, these positive affirmations can help override negative thought patterns. Another technique is visualization. This involves creating a vivid mental image of what you want to manifest. Engage all your senses. If you're manifesting a new home, for instance, imagine walking through the front door. What do you see? How does it smell? What textures can you feel? The more real you can make it in your mind, the more powerful the manifestation becomes. Remember, your thoughts are like a magnet. Positive thoughts attract positive experiences, while negative thoughts attract negative experiences. This doesn't mean you need to be relentlessly cheerful all the time. It's normal and healthy to have a range of emotions. The key is to be aware of your thoughts and gently guide them in a more positive direction when needed. One common pitfall in manifesting is dwelling on what you don't want instead of what you do want. For example, if you're constantly thinking, "I don't want to be in debt," your focus is still on debt. Instead, shift your thoughts to, "I am financially secure and my bank account is growing." This subtle shift can make a big difference in what you attract into your life. It's also important to pay attention to your self-talk. How do you speak to yourself in your mind? Are you kind and encouraging, or critical and harsh? Start treating yourself like you would a good friend. Be supportive, loving, and patient with yourself. This positive self-talk can dramatically shift your energy and what you manifest. Lastly, remember that changing your thought patterns is a process. Don't get discouraged if you find yourself slipping into negative thinking sometimes. Simply notice it, gently redirect your thoughts, and keep moving forward. Every positive thought is a step in the right direction. Now that we've explored the power of thoughts, let's move on to an equally important aspect of manifesting: feelings. You see, it's not enough to just think about what you want. To really supercharge your manifesting power, you need to feel it too. Emotions are like fuel for your manifesting engine. They give life and energy to your thoughts and intentions. When you combine clear, positive thoughts with strong, positive emotions, that's when the magic really happens. Here's why this is so important. The universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, responds more to your feelings than to your words. You can say all the right affirmations, but if you don't feel them deep down, their power is limited. On the flip side, when you truly feel the joy, excitement, and gratitude of having what you want, even before it arrives, you send out a powerful signal that attracts that very thing into your life. So how do you do this? It's all about tapping into the feeling of already having what you want to manifest. Let's say you're manifesting a loving relationship. Close your eyes and imagine being with your perfect partner. How does it feel to be loved, supported, and cherished? Let that feeling of love and happiness fill your entire body. The more real you can make this feeling, the more powerful your manifestation becomes. This practice is sometimes called living as if. It's about embodying the feelings of your desired reality right now, in this moment. If you're manifesting financial abundance, how would you feel if money was no longer a worry? Perhaps you'd feel secure, relaxed, or generous. Whatever those feelings are, invite them into your life right now. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but how can I feel abundant when my bank account is empty? Or, how can I feel loved when I'm single? This is where the real work of manifesting comes in. It's about choosing to feel these positive emotions regardless of your current circumstances. This doesn't mean denying your current reality. It's more about expanding your focus. Yes, acknowledge where you are now, but also hold space for where you want to be. It's like planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You trust in the process, nourish it, and maintain the feeling of excitement for when it will sprout. One powerful way to generate these positive feelings is through gratitude. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you naturally feel more positive. And remember, like attracts like. The more you feel grateful, the more you'll attract things to be grateful for. Try this. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be big things like your health or your family, or small things like a delicious cup of coffee or a beautiful sunset. As you write, really feel the gratitude in your body. Notice how it lifts your mood and energy. Another technique is to create a feeling board or a vision board. This is a collection of images, words, and objects that represent what you want to manifest. But here's the key. Choose items that evoke the feelings you want to experience. When you look at your board, it should instantly lift your spirits and connect you with the emotions of your desired reality. It's also important to pay attention to how different activities and environments make you feel. Surround yourself with people, places, and experiences that align with the feelings of what you want to manifest. If you're manifesting success in your career, spend time with ambitious, positive people. Visit places that make you feel inspired and motivated. Remember, your feelings are a form of communication with the universe. They're like a request form. When you consistently feel joy, love, abundance, or whatever emotion aligns with your desires, you're essentially placing an order for more of those experiences. Now, this doesn't mean you should suppress negative emotions when they arise. All emotions have their place and purpose. The key is not to dwell in negative feelings. Acknowledge them, Learn from them if there's a lesson, and then gently guide yourself back to the positive feelings that align with your manifestations. One common challenge people face is feeling discouraged when their manifestation doesn't appear right away. This is where trust comes in. Trust that the universe has heard you and is working behind the scenes. Keep holding on to those positive feelings, even when you can't see the results yet. This unwavering faith is a powerful attractor. Lastly, make feeling good a priority in your life. Do things that bring you joy, not because they'll lead to some future reward, but simply because they feel good now. Dance, laugh with friends, enjoy nature, create art, whatever lights you up. When you prioritize feeling good, you naturally align yourself with positive manifestations. Now that we've covered the power of thoughts and feelings, let's tackle one of the biggest obstacles in manifesting: doubt. Doubts are like weeds in a garden. If left unchecked, they can choke out the beautiful flowers of your manifestations. But don't worry. With the right tools and mindset, you can clear these weeds and create a flourishing garden of possibilities. First, it's important to understand that having doubts is completely normal. We all experience them, especially when we're working towards something big or unfamiliar. The key is not to eliminate doubts entirely, which is nearly impossible, but to learn how to manage them effectively. One of the most common doubts in manifesting is, does this really work? You might find yourself thinking, I've been visualizing and feeling positive, but nothing's happening. Maybe this is all nonsense. When these thoughts crop up, remind yourself that manifesting is a process, not an event. Just like a seed needs time to sprout and grow, your manifestations need time to materialize. Another common doubt is, am I worthy of this? Many of us have deep-seated beliefs about our own worthiness that can sabotage our manifesting efforts. If you find yourself thinking, I don't deserve success, love, abundance, pause and challenge that thought. Where did this belief come from? Is it really true? Remember, you are inherently worthy of all good things simply because you exist. Sometimes, doubts can disguise themselves as practical thinking. You might tell yourself, it's not realistic to expect this to happen, or I should lower my expectations to avoid disappointment. While it's important to be grounded, don't let practicality become an excuse for limiting yourself. The most amazing achievements in history started as unrealistic dreams. So, how do we deal with these doubts when they arise? Here are some effective strategies. Acknowledge the doubt. Don't try to push it away or pretend it's not there. Simply notice it without judgment. You might say to yourself, I'm having a doubt right now, and that's okay. Question the doubt. Is this doubt based on fact, or is it just a fear? Often our doubts are not grounded in reality, but are projections of our fears and past experiences. Reframe the doubt. If the doubt says, this will never work, reframe it to, I'm learning and growing through this process. Turn it into an opportunity for growth rather than a roadblock. Use affirmations. Counter your doubts with positive affirmations. If you're doubting your ability to manifest abundance, affirm, I am worthy of abundance and it flows to me easily. Take inspired action. Sometimes, doubts creep in when we're too passive in our manifesting. Take small, concrete steps towards your goal. Action builds confidence and quiets doubts. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when doubts arise. Treat yourself with the same compassion you'd offer a good friend who was struggling with self-doubt. Focus on evidence of success. Keep a manifestation journal where you record all the times you've successfully manifested something, big or small. When doubts creep in, review this journal to remind yourself of your manifesting power. Remember, doubts often come from our ego, which is designed to keep us safe and comfortable. But growth and transformation happen outside of our comfort zone. When you feel doubt, it might be a sign that you're stretching yourself and moving towards something great. It's also helpful to understand that doubts often intensify right before a breakthrough. This phenomenon is sometimes called the dark before the dawn. When things seem the most challenging, it might mean you're on the verge of a major manifestation. So if your doubts are getting louder, take heart. It could be a sign that you're close to a breakthrough. Another powerful way to deal with doubts is to connect with a community of like-minded individuals. Surround yourself with people who believe in the power of manifesting and who support your dreams. Their positive energy can help counteract your doubts and keep you motivated. Lastly, remember that manifesting is not about perfection. You don't need to banish all doubts forever to be successful. It's more about developing an overall mindset of possibility and abundance. Even the most successful manifestors have moments of doubt. The difference is they don't let those doubts derail them from their path. As you continue on your manifesting journey, think of doubts as opportunities rather than obstacles. Each time you face and overcome a doubt, you're building your manifesting muscles. You're proving to yourself that you're stronger than your fears and more powerful than your limiting beliefs. In the grand scheme of things, your doubts are just thoughts, and you have the power to choose your thoughts. Choose to believe in the magic of manifesting, in the abundance of the universe, and in your own innate worthiness. As you strengthen this belief, you'll find your doubts growing weaker and your manifestations growing stronger. Take inspired action. Now that we've addressed thoughts, feelings, and doubts, let's talk about a crucial component of manifesting that often gets overlooked: taking inspired action. While it's true that manifesting involves a lot of internal work, it's not just about sitting around and waiting for things to magically appear. The universe responds to energy, and one of the most powerful forms of energy is action. Inspired action is different from forced action. It's not about pushing yourself to do things you hate or following a rigid plan. Instead, it's about listening to your intuition and taking steps that feel right and exciting to you. It's the kind of action that energizes you rather than drains you. Think of manifesting like planting a garden. Your thoughts and feelings are like planting the seeds and watering them. But if you want your garden to thrive, you need to tend to it. You need to pull weeds, provide support for growing plants, and harvest when the time is right. These are all forms of inspired action. So how do you know what inspired action to take? The key is to tune into your intuition. Pay attention to those little nudges you feel, those ideas that pop into your head, or those opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere. These are often the universe's way of guiding you towards your manifestation. For example, if you're manifesting a new job, inspired action might look like updating your resume, reaching out to a former colleague, or taking an online course to learn a new skill. If you're manifesting a healthier body, it might mean trying out a new recipe, joining a dance class, or going for a walk in nature. Remember, inspired action doesn't always have to be big or dramatic. Sometimes it's the small, consistent actions that lead to the biggest results. The important thing is that it feels good and aligns with your goals. One powerful way to tap into inspired action is through meditation or quiet reflection. Take some time each day to sit in silence and ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today to move closer to my goal? Then listen for the answer. It might come as a thought, a feeling, or even an image. It's also important to stay open to unexpected opportunities. Sometimes the path to your manifestation might look different than you imagined. Be willing to say yes to new experiences, even if they seem unrelated to your goal at first. You never know where they might lead. As you take inspired action, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that show up in your life. These are often confirmations that you're on the right track. Maybe you keep seeing the same number everywhere, or you randomly meet someone who can help you with your goal. These coincidences are the universe's way of letting you know it's working with you. Remember, taking inspired action is not about forcing outcomes or trying to control every detail. It's about co-creating with the universe. You do your part, and then you trust that the universe will do its part. In our fast-paced world, patience can be a challenging virtue to cultivate. But when it comes to manifesting, patience is not just a virtue, it's a necessity. Understanding and embracing the role of patience in the manifesting process can make all the difference in your success. Think of manifesting like planting a seed. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You trust in the process, knowing that beneath the surface, important changes are happening. Manifesting works in a similar way. Just because you can't see immediate results doesn't mean nothing is happening. It's important to remember that everything in the universe operates on its own divine timing. Sometimes, what you're manifesting needs time to align perfectly. Maybe certain circumstances need to shift, or you need to go through some personal growth before you're ready to receive what you've asked for. Patience in manifesting is not about sitting back and doing nothing. It's about maintaining a positive expectation while continuing to take inspired action. It's about trusting the process and knowing that your manifestation is on its way, even if you can't see it yet. One way to cultivate patience is to focus on the journey rather than just the destination. Enjoy the process of becoming the person who can receive what you're manifesting. Celebrate small wins and milestones along the way. This not only makes the waiting more enjoyable, but also raises your vibration, which can speed up your manifestations. Remember, impatience often stems from fear. Fear that what you want won't happen, or that you're doing something wrong. When you feel impatient, take a deep breath and remind yourself that the universe has your back. Everything is unfolding perfectly, even if it doesn't look like it right now. Gratitude is like a superpower in the world of manifesting. It's a simple practice that can dramatically accelerate your manifestations and transform your entire life experience. When you're grateful, you're telling the universe, "Thank you, I'm ready for more." The power of gratitude lies in its ability to shift your focus from what you lack to what you already have. This shift in perspective aligns you with a frequency of abundance, which naturally attracts more abundance into your life. Start by keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be big things like your health or your relationships, or small things like a delicious meal or a beautiful sunset. The key is to really feel the gratitude as you write. As you practice gratitude, you'll start to notice more and more things to be grateful for. This creates a positive cycle. The more grateful you are, the more good things you notice, which gives you more to be grateful for. Gratitude also helps to neutralize negative emotions like fear, anger, or jealousy. These emotions can block your manifestations, but gratitude can help clear the path. When you're feeling frustrated about something you're trying to manifest, try to find something to be grateful for in the situation. This can help shift your energy and open up new possibilities. Remember, gratitude isn't just about being thankful for the good things. Try to find gratitude even in challenges or setbacks. These experiences often contain valuable lessons or opportunities for growth that can ultimately lead you closer to your goals. The final key to successful manifesting is keeping an open mind. This means being willing to receive your manifestation in ways you might not have expected. Sometimes we get so fixated on how we think our manifestation should look that we miss it when it arrives in a different form. The universe often has plans that are bigger and better than what we can imagine for ourselves. Keeping an open mind also means being willing to let go of how you think things should unfold. Trust that the universe knows the best path to your manifestation, even if it doesn't make sense to you right now. Practice saying this or something better when you set your intentions. This opens you up to receive not just what you've asked for, but potentially something even greater. Remember, the journey of manifesting is as important as the destination. Each experience, whether it looks like a success or a setback, is an opportunity for growth and learning. Stay curious, stay open, and trust in the process. Manifesting is a powerful tool for creating the life you desire. By harnessing the power of your thoughts, aligning your feelings, taking inspired action, practicing patience and gratitude, and keeping an open mind, you can become a master manifester. Remember, manifesting is not about controlling every aspect of your life. It's about co-creating with the universe, setting clear intentions, and then allowing the magic to unfold. Trust in the process, even when things don't seem to be going your way. The universe always has your back. As you continue on your manifesting journey, be kind to yourself. Celebrate your successes, learn from your challenges, and always keep your heart open to the endless possibilities that life has to offer. You have the power to create an extraordinary life. The universe is waiting to support you in manifesting your dreams. So dream big, believe in yourself, and get ready to receive all the wonderful things that are coming your way. Your journey of manifesting starts now. Embrace it with joy, enthusiasm, and an open heart. The best is yet to come.